Alright guys, so no blue lights, no red lights today. Not a good video. Fuck it. Alright guys, I'm not going to see Morbius. I was not planning on going to see Morbius. Besides these reviews that came out and these early reactions, I just never really had an interest to go see Morbius. But guys, I'm gonna let you know the reasons why right now I'm not going to see this shit movie, and why you guys should not see this movie either. Alright, we need to stop having this Hollywood garbage films, these comic book movies that fucking flop easily. And I'm talking about not just fucking Morbius. I'm talking about there's a lot of films out there that are comic book movies that just fucking flop. Let's talk about X-Men, shall we? Fantastic Four, shall we? Can we get on the right track finally? We should. We have all these Marvel and some of these DC movies that should be on the right fucking track from now, but we're not. We're still hiring shit fucking filmmakers to, I wouldn't say shit filmmakers, I'd say filmmakers that don't know the source material that well to make a good film like Morbius. But guys, let's get into why the fuck I will not go see this shit of a fucking movie, guys. Here's something I want to start off with. Morbius is a character that is, well, I would say well known in the Amazing Spider-Man comics. However, he is not a villain like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, or Venom. Venom can handle his own solo film. I think Green Goblin could, or Doc Ock too. But we're talking about Morbius. He's not a well-known character, which is, it's totally fine to make a film about a well-known or not a well-known character. But you have to have someone more well-known in the film to draw the audience, and that's why I think this film's gonna suffer in the box office as well. Not just because it's shit, but it's a character that it's not well-known and nobody really wanted. Now, Sony's got plans to make a Kraven the Hunter film, which kind of looks a little interesting. He's a little bit more well-known as a villain for Spider-Man, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Madam Web. That is just, they don't know what the fuck they're doing over there again. Here we go. They made two, I'd say, three good Spider-Man films in the last 10 years. And for my opinion, Into the Spiderverse, the first Venom, and No Way Home, so to speak. So you'd think they'd be on track over there. They're fucking not. They're making shit again. I'm just saying, I could tell by this fucking these trailers of Morbius looks like your Sony film, which you don't want it to look like. I feel like we're going back, we're making steps backwards, not going forward. So in my opinion, I think he'd serve a lot better as a side character or a villain in a Spider-Man movie overall than a fucking his own solo film. Like I said, Venom can handle that ground, right? He's a well-known character. It's a big IP, and a lot of people like Venom. A lot of people care about Morbius. That's just my opinion. But guys, let's also talk about the CGI that we see in the trailers. I think it looks like dog shit. There's some of those sonic sounds in that. It's a cool premise and an idea, but it looks like shit. And the transformation between Michael Morbius to Morbius the vampire looks horrible. I'm just saying, horrible. I do not like anything with the CGI in these trailers, and who knows, maybe if I want to go see the film, it would look a lot better. I don't personally think so, guys. And if some of you guys seen Morbius, in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on it. But guys, so the CGI honestly does not look good at all, in my opinion, especially seeing from these trailers that one subway sequence where he's like hovering and flying through the subway tunnels looks like crap, in my opinion. But my next reason why I'm not going to see Morbius is Jared Leto. I don't really like Jared Leto as an actor. I'm gonna get that out there. He's a method actor, but he's too cocky and arrogant. He really thinks he's better than anybody. Thinks he's better than everybody else. That's why I was not a big fan of him as his take on the Joker, and why I didn't really care about any of his other films. And this is another reason why I don't want to see Morbius. He's a method actor. I didn't really care about what he did with I didn't think it was cool what he did with Suicide Squad, where he sent dead rats to a lot of his co-stars, including Margot Robbie, just to get a prank, to get into character. I think it's kind of a stupid idea. He's just too, I feel like people always say that Jared Leto's underrated, but I feel like he's getting to the point where he's overrated and people respect him too much. He's also in a band too, and he thinks he's better than everybody else. You can tell he's that type of actor, and I just don't like that, and that kills my vibe about going to see this film, that he's the lead in and that he thinks he's better than everybody else as an actor by being a method actor. That's my opinion, whatever. But that's another reason why I don't want to go see Morbius and why I'm not going to see Morbius. And let's talk about the Spider-Verse idea that I heard is highly rumored, but to be confirmed, been cut out most of the movie besides the post-credit scene. That would be the only reason that would have drawn me in to go see it, if it was really heavily laid on the Spider-Verse, but that just shows that Sony doesn't want to make a good film. They want to just keep showing the universe unfold. And from what I heard, they cut out most of that shit. I think there's two reasons why they cut it out. One, it was stupidity anyways and didn't make sense. And two, maybe they realized this film was shit because, you know, they didn't choose to lift their embargo on this film until a day before. That shows that this studio, Sony, has no faith in this film whatsoever. That's what I get from it. But maybe they choose to cut out these sequences to say, all right, we're not going to connect Morbius to the Spiderverse. But that gets debackled right after this end credit scene that I'm going to definitely talk about. But overall, let's get into the spoilers. I watched the end credit scene on YouTube. I knew I wasn't going to go see this movie, and I had a feeling who was going to be in the end credit scene, and I was right. But what the fuck? Spoilers, guys. If you don't want to hear about the end credit scene, I'm going to get into it real quick. You can click off this video if you want, but this is mainly going to be the end of the video now. The end credit scene of Morbius is Adrian Toomes gets transferred basically to this world from the MCU universe to this new Venomverse, that there's a Spider-Man that we don't know if it's Tobey Maguire, we don't know if it's Andrew, or a completely new Spider-Man. It looks like it is a Peter Parker Spider-Man, but we don't know who it is. He gets transferred to this world, but the best part, I almost laughed, is Morbius meets Adrian Toomes out of nowhere, knows where to meet him. Adrian Toomes, as the Vulture, flies up into his suit. Where the fuck did he get the mechanics and tools to get the suit? Because he spawns in this universe as himself, not with the suit. And the suit is Stark Tech, so where the fuck did he get all this? I don't fucking know. That baffles me. But another thing that I think is funny is that you would think Sony learned their lesson about the Sinister Six movie that they're going to make after the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that they were trying to set up in Amazing Spider-Man 3, actually. No, they didn't. So, Adrian Toomes says to Michael Morbius, hey, Dr. Morbius, this is all Spider-Man's fault. Something like that. And he says, we should team up and we can do some real good for the city. Guys, what the fuck was Sony thinking with that end credit scene? It's confusing, let alone stupidity in its finest. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I could not believe I watched that, and I'm glad I did not go see the theaters and fucking what the fuck. I heard they cut out a lot of Spiderverse scenes in the film, and some of Michael Keaton's scenes as well. They cut out through the film. But what the fuck were they thinking with this end credit scene? This just shows that I don't think they know what they're doing again, and that's scary. I've been saying for a while, I think Sony can handle Spider-Man. But after watching Venom: Let There Be Carnage, and after watching Morbius, can they handle Spider-Man? I don't know. But guys, that's all I need to say to you. Do not go see Morbius whatsoever. If you're already seeing it, guys, let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Did you guys actually enjoy it somehow? God forbid you guys did. But guys, let me know your thoughts below on this video. Please subscribe for more. A lot more videos like this coming soon. I just wanted to say too, I will not be buying Morbius whatsoever on 4K Blu-ray. I talked about in the past that I will maybe pick up Uncharted because that film actually interests me a little bit just to watch. I just didn't want to go see it in theaters. But this one I have no interest in, and I feel like it's just a waste of $30 to buy. But guys, if you've seen the film, it's been delayed 4 fucking times already. That clearly shows that there have been a lot of problems. Besides the COVID, they had a lot of problems with it clearly. But guys, if you've seen Morbius, let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on this comment, or leave a like on this video, guys. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.